Stacking silver. Wait till this happens Thursday, then make your move. This is from Kitco, and this really shows where we're headed for the price of silver. This talking about gold, but I'm going to show you how this really hits silver. And look, this article starts. I'm not showing you all the details of this article. You can look at it on your own. I'm just going to tell you how this impacts the price of silver for us as silver stackers. Now it starts, this is by highlighting here that last week gold had a dramatic 3% drop. But this week for silver is heavy on data. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let's get right into this. Look, at the end of the article, again, this is Kitco, you could check this out. At the end, they list, look at how data heavy this week is for precious metals, and particularly silver, because even as Kitco typically posts articles about gold, the price of silver follows gold. When we had that big jump in May for gold price, it just took weeks until silver followed suit. And that's a typical pattern for silver. Now, as silver stackers, this is a week that we really need to watch, because when we have a data heavy week like this, the dollar is moved, the stock market moves. In fact, Wall Street typically moves about 24 hours before we see metals have a move. So as Thursday approaches, this is what we really need to look at. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm a silver stacker. I've been doing this for years. I'm always watching the patterns, and I'm telling you the pattern that I always see. And it's this, a data heavy week like this. Look, we're starting with manufacturing PMI, right? That basically tells us whether the economy is in a state of expansion or if it's contracting. It's a monthly index, this PMI, and it surveys, I think, about 300 firms and determines whether those manufacturing firms are making orders enough for economists to state, yes, we are expanding, we are growing, and the number is 50. We want it to be, if it's 50 or above, that means that the economy is expanding. So this is what we want. So when the number's lower, typically we get a move in metals, because that means people start to feel uneasy. They don't like the public does not like to see the economy, of course, in a state of contraction. They want it to expand. So when we look at these numbers, we're looking for 50 and above. We have job openings coming out Tuesday. I mean, all of this, right? We have we have services PMI, which is very similar to the Monday's data, but it all has to do with the strength of the economy, which in turn impacts the strength of the dollar, which it's a domino effect that impacts the price of silver. We have Thursday weekly jobless claims. So when we have and Friday also non-farm payrolls. So when we have a week like this that's so heavy on data, I always like to be on the sidelines and watching and seeing how this plays out, especially for silver, because silver has been hovering between $30, $32 an ounce, and this can be very telling at a moment like this, right? We've seen our cup and handle charts. We've seen all of that letting us know that there's going to be a move in precious metals. So you combine these cup and handle charts with data like this, and this is a week to watch and see how this plays out. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm a silver stacker just like you, but this is the data and these are the patterns that we need to be looking at. This article is on Kitco. I suggest you check it out. Read the whole thing. It really gets into a lot of the details of metals from last week going into this week. And with all the geopolitical uncertainty, I'm not going to get into all that, but you could read it if you want. It's really telling. And again, I'm going to scroll and show you, look at the bottom of the article, that economic data to watch this week. This is what we have to look at. And typically, we see Wall Street will move first. You'll see Wednesday, 24 hours, or it could be Thursday that Wall Street makes a big move, and then metals typically follow within that window. There's like a 24-hour lag, and we see silver make a move. So this is what we need to be watching out for, guys. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I appreciate everybody for watching, And don't go it alone. Do not stack silver on your own. This is the information that we all need to be looking at. I'll see you guys on the next one.